Scenario of the day. Your mother-in-law is keeping your 2-year son for the weekend. Are you going to just let it be since that's your mom? You gon' tell her about herself, you not gon' let. Scenario of the day. Your mother-in-law is keeping your 2-year son for the weekend. She said she doesn't like the fact that he's growing his hair like a girl, so she takes him to the barber shop and cuts off his hair. You pick him up on Sunday and you see what she did. She tells you she can do what's in the best interest of her grandson while in her care. Are you going to just let it be since that's your mom? You gon' tell her about herself? You not gon' let your son go back over there? My mom did this once. She really loved how my kid looked with his head shaved and had made a comment while I was out of state how she wanted to do it. I called her and told her no, and thought that was going to be the end of it. I get a picture on Snapchat from her hours later of the middle of my son's head shaved. He had a meltdown over her doing it and wouldn't let her finish, so he was left with a monastery-style cut. I flipped the freaking out, not because it's just hair, but because it. If you know your kids, boundaries aren't about the parents' wishes to maintain control. It's about keeping that trust they have in you in making the right decisions for their comfort. As a new grandparent, I would never go against the wishes of the parents. Insane that she did that. I'm so sorry. Yes, I would block all contact until she apologized and agreed never to bully your son again. Grandparent privileges are things like extra snacks, maybe a bit later bedtime, and child-generated activities. Not haircuts or anything of that kind. Grandma overstepped her bounds by a ton. If she doesn't see that she did anything wrong, then visits should be limited to short accompanied ones. Since your mother-in-law did not respect your boundaries and went against your wishes and had your son's haircut, that would be the last damn time she would ever have him stay over, or even to watch him for an hour or two, because you cannot trust her. We all know she would never harm him, but she went against your wishes and you cannot trust her, and you should tell her that, or more importantly, her son should tell her that. No unsupervised visiting ever again. All grands sneak a extra cookie or toy, but to physically alter a child's appearance is out of bounds. She is mental. Block, blockety, block and cut contact. How dare she? She got to be parent once and now it's your turn. This kinda happened to me. Except my mother-in-law didn't take my son to get his hair cut. She cut the long curls he had in the front herself because she said they were too long and he couldn't see. I'll be honest, I was livid. 1, because she made his hair look stupid. And 2, because where do you get off thinking you have that kind of decision-making power over a child that isn't yours? And this was exacerbated because me and my son's father are separated, so in my mind, that was an extra step out of bounds. Similar situation. My mother-in-law picked my son up from the sitters and took him to get pics with Santa. He was 3 months old. She took the first visit with Santa from us. Also took him to get his picture taken wearing a baseball uniform of my team's rival. I can proudly say he was taking a sht in every pic. Needless to say, sitter never allowed her to take him without asking me first. His hair wouldn't be the only thing cut. Block. If she's disrespectful in this, how else is she disrespectful of the way you're raising your child when she's not around? For all those saying it's just hair, it's the principle, it's the boundaries that were crossed. She thinks because she is grandma, she can do whatever she wants with him this time. It's hair. But what is next? What do you think? Share your verdict in the comments.